Remained one of the most high-profile unsolved mysteries for decades. But prosecutors say Davis's own words may be just the evidence they need to prove him guilty. CNN's Nick Watt reports.
Hey, Keith, Metro Police, come over here.
Keffe D was arrested 3 years ago.
So what they got you for, man?
Oh man, biggest case in Las Vegas history.
Oh, yeah?
The shooting, the killing of Tupac Shakur at a stoplight in Vegas late one night after a Mike Tyson fight nearly 30 years ago. Here's what prosecutors will argue, detailed by a homicide detective just after Duane Davis, Keffe D's, arrest.
As we all know, Tupac Shakur was an artist who was signed with Death Row Records. And that Death Row Records and its CEO, Marion Suge Knight, were closely affiliated with the Mob Piru criminal street gangs, and that they had an ongoing feud with the Southside Compton Crips. Duane Davis was the leader and shot caller of the Southside Compton Crips.
Members of both gangs were, say police, at the Tyson fight in the MGM Grand that night, and afterwards, in the lobby, Tupac, Knight, and others spotted Keffe D's nephew, Orlando Anderson, and beat him up.
Duane Davis began to devise a plan to obtain a firearm and retaliate against Suge Knight and Mr. Shakur.
Anderson, his uncle Keffe D, and two other men allegedly got into a white Cadillac and followed Knight and Tupac, who were in a black BMW en route to a club. Unclear exactly who pulled the trigger. Some have said it was Anderson. Keffe D is the only man who was in that white Cadillac who is still alive. He's now 63. He was, they say, the shot caller, and under Nevada law, he can still be charged with murder.
Within the first few months of the investigation, our detectives knew most of the information I just briefed you on. However, we never had the necessary evidence to bring this case forward.
His own words, say investigators, were Keffe D's undoing.
Specifically, Duane Davis's own admissions to his involvement in this homicide investigation that he provided to numerous different media outlets.
Them jumping on my nephew gave us the ultimate green light to do something to their And in the documentary Murder Rap Inside the Biggie and Tupac Murders, Keffe D describes the moment he says he handed Anderson, whom he calls Lane, a gun while riding in that Cadillac.
I gave it to Dre, and Dre was like, no. And Lane's like, dude, pop too.
But in July, Keffe D denied being involved in the killing, telling a Las Vegas news station he wasn't even in Nevada when Tupac was shot.
I ain't worried about it. I ain't care.